Hello techies! Hope you guys are doing well. A very warm welcome to my YouTube channel, High Tech Masterminds. I am Hitesh, your technical buddy in this journey. Here, we are preparing for System Admin job profile. In case if you have missed my previous videos in the playlist, I would encourage you to please do watch them first in order to understand the next. Alright, let's get started. Welcome to Linux, a journey beginners to advance. Alright, now the system is installed and booted fine. First we will see few basic commands that we can run on Linux system. For that, we'll have to log into the system first. We are going to use putty software to do SSH from our Windows system to the Linux system, and the IP we are going to use is the one that we have configured while installing the operating system. So we'll have to put the IP address over here. If you want to change number of lines that you can scroll while you are logged into the system, you can increase the number of lines here, and in appearance you can change the font size. Colors are optional as per your preferences. I prefer a green color for default foreground and bold foreground. I'll keep a green. Background I'll keep a black, and cursor text also I'll keep a black. So now I click on session, put the IP over here, click open. We'll make this one a little bit bigger so that we can execute longer commands. Now the user that I'm gonna use to log in as Hitesh. Put the password and we have logged in successfully. As we have successfully logged into the system, our focus would be understanding few basic commands. So the list I have prepared is on the right side here, where I'll discuss these commands first and then we'll execute them one by one on the left hand side. So the very first command that we are going to use is whoami. That will show us what user we have used to log into the system. The second one would be uptime. It will show us how long the system is up since it was last rebooted. Then we'll understand uname, that prints the system information. Then we'll check date, that will print, or if you want to set the date, then we can also set the date on that system. Time is a simple command that we are gonna use to get how long the next command is executing. We'll see it in example, you will understand it more better. pwd is used for printing the current working directory where we are sitting. Then we can create a directories with the help of mkdir. Once we create the directory, we'll get inside the directory using change directory, which is cd. Once we get inside the directory, we'll touch a file so that we can create a file over there. Touch will create an empty file, or if the file is existing over there, then it will change the timestamp of that file. After we touch that file, I'll show you that it is the empty file by using cat command. Cat commands prints whatever the information is there in that file. It will print on the standard output. Then we'll use the vi command to create another file. Vi is just the text-based editor that we can use on Linux systems. You can use either vi or vim. They both are the same. Then we'll use echo command to display a line of characters. Next command that we'll see is ls for listing the directory contents. If we want to list out the content of another directory, we can use ls. The file command is used to determine the type of that file. Grep will be used for matching the pattern and printing it on the screen. Egrep is the extended grep. Multiple patterns we can put in egrep to find inside a file or any output. PS is just a snapshot of running processes. Top would be the continuously running processes that we'll see in top. FG is used to bring the background processes which are started using ampersand, or if we have moved any process to a background. BG is to resume that suspended process in the background itself. Disown will be used to remove that process from active jobs table. Jobs will show us whatever the process we have moved to background. It will show us the active running job. DF is used to report the file system disk usage. Du is used to estimate what is the file space usage on that file system. Locate is another command to find the file by name. It uses the mlocate function to locate that file. Update db is the command to update the database of that file system or every file system, so that whenever we fire locate command, it will search into this updated database and it will return the location. Find is the live search. If we want to find any file or directory in a hierarchy, then we'll have to use find. Where is, it is a command to locate the binary. So whenever we are running a command, if we want to understand what is the location of that binary, we can use where is. Sudo is just a command to switch the user and do whatever that command is gonna execute. In simple terms, it executes the command as another user. Su is just a switch user. It will directly switch the user. It will substitute the other user or group ID and then we'll run the command. LSOF stands for list of open files. We'll see them as well. Then we'll remove the files using rm. We can also remove the directories, but we'll have to provide the -f option with that. If the directory is empty, then we can directly use rmdir. If the directory is non-empty, then we cannot use rmdir. Instead, we have to use rm-f. IP is the command to manipulate routing, show devices, policy routing, or show IP information itself. Whatever the IPs are plumbed on the server. Plumbed means assigned and up online. ifconfig is another command just like IP. It will show us the information about the interface, hardware address, and IP address as well. It can also be used to configure the network interfaces. For now, I have just listed out these commands. We'll run them one by one on the party session. So let's get started.